Hey there, it's Raven Scry. Today I'm going to be connecting into the crypto space, giving a little bit of an update of where I sit with what's come through from Spirit over the last little time, and then moving on to exploring the top of the bull market a little bit more, any impressions that Spirit can give me, any energies, and just leaving it open to whatever needs to be shared from that space. So a little bit of a mix and a match is what I'm going to be sharing. So before we start, I've also opened a few more crypto readings at this time. I'm not doing many of them, but just a handful of crypto readings. So if there is any coins that feel important to be read, please don't hesitate to get in touch around a reading. You can find out more about that on the About page of the channel and the email from there. All right, so touching into crypto, I have spoken previously about this trajectory of where Spirit is showing me crypto is going in terms of the larger market movements. And so far, the prediction could possibly be a little bit behind in what's been shown, but I still feel as though we're on track. And really, Spirit just warns of some sort of a drop coming up in early November. And they speak of this drop as an opportunity because in the way it comes through, it's like it's not, if you stay through the drop, you're going to be fine. There will be a decent drop is what they're saying, but in terms of longer term, it's going to be okay is what comes through here. But it is this opportunity it's like being offered as a gift. Spirit keeps giving it. This is a gift for those who wish to take it. Now I realize it's a dicey thing to do, in this time. If you're pulling funds out right in the merging sort of time of movement of parabolic sort of energies and phases, certainly could go the wrong direction. So this is not financial advice by any means, but it's just something that Spirit is warning of in early November to watch out for. But either way, we're heading for good stuff, good times. I still feel like we're moving up here in October, so we've got a bit more time to allow the movements upward. And in the last few days, it's been nice. It's starting to pick up again. And I feel like, this is being after the eclipse felt significant, important. And the eclipses just affect the market so much. This year, perfect play out of drops and dumps around the eclipses. But also last year as well, like every year I've watched eclipses be significant times in the market. So they're really not something to ignore moving forward within these markets. And reflecting with overall astrology, like it is an amazing art. And I do feel as though there's a lot that astrology can share around the markets. And it's interesting too, because as I was connecting with Spirit this morning, going into some deep meditations and sometimes, really just trying to be in the energy and not ask too much, just really try to receive and open. And something that they were bringing to mind was this reference to astrology and this reference to the way the planets are working with the timing and these themes that are taking place with certain planets. So this was coming through quite strongly as something to keep in mind. Okay, so let's get into the next part of the video today. Now, what I'm wanting to do, what came to me this morning, and we've already done this before in different stages of the market as we've been moving along, but I'm wanting to connect into the top of the bull market. I feel as though that is next year, but connecting into the top of the bull market and really just get a sense of what's offered here, get a sense of any sort of reference to events or energies or coins, clues to coins of significance, things that are doing very well up here at the top of the market. Okay, so I'm just going to open up and expand into that space. The top of the bull market in 2025, I feel as though there's a really nice, open, aerated feeling as I connect to it. And, you know, it's quite different, this energy. It feels more open, feels more alive. And it's like, yeah, more aerated. This just keeps coming in, soft. And it's like, as I connect to it more, it's like there's clouds. There's really soft cloud energy here too, blue energy. Now, as I open more and expand my energy more in this space, I ask Spirit, what have you got to share around this time, the top of the bull market, that can be offered to the community here? They want to remind you that it's not going to stay like this forever. I mean, we're in the markets. This is a reading around the markets. There is this open, expansive, abundant feeling in the air that's like, wow, just all this inspiration coming in, but a reminder that it's not going to stay there. And you're going to have to take profits to make the most of this journey. So this is the first thing that they impress upon me. And it's always funny because it's like, well, we know this, but it's like, how many times do we have to be reminded of this? I mean, we're speaking to the inevitable, but when we are in such heightened spaces, we certainly won't be feeling like it's going to be going and taking a turn in the other direction. So just really keeping that in mind. So now, what else, Spirit, around the energies of this time can you share with the community? They show me a very transcendent time, and it's like, in the way they show it, it's like a lift has gone up. There is a lift and it's moved up to a certain point, and many people are on this lift. It feels very exciting. Everyone's like, yeah, we're together, we're doing this thing. But the lift will go down again. But there will be certain souls that will move to the next level. They won't travel back down with the lift. They will continue up. Now, I feel as though this is around people taking their funds out and actually using them to progress in their journey, but also progress in their spiritual selves. Because this money is going to expand who you are. It's going to expand your heart presence of why you're here, what you've got to offer on the planet. And so once you get to that point, it's like, use it. And use it to expand into your fullest self, your fullest potential, your dreams. Manifest the dreams. Step forward toward them. Don't sit on the sidelines and watch them go by, is what comes through from Spirit here. So I feel like they're just really speaking to the importance of taking what's gifted here, taking what's offered, because it's a very important time. It's a very important moment in time that many of you have all been working toward this moment. So when it arrives, see it for what it is and believe in yourself that you can expand with this abundance. Use that abundance. It's like really integrate it into your world, into your life, because they keep showing me this element of people not integrating it. It's like it's there and, it's in front of you, but you can't really fathom that it's there. So it's not really even there until you actually bring it into your existence, to your reality, and make use of it. Mingle it with your energy, blend it with your energy, and expand into who you fully are. It's so important. Okay, so I'm going to ask Spirit now if there's anything around particular crypto projects that they wish to share. Okay, so I'm going to sit up here in this top of the market now, and I'm being shown it's like a purpley type colour, and there is a P in reference here as well, that's rising up into the cloud, above the cloud. It's like a purpley bluish colour with a P is what's coming up here. Now there's also a reference to a duck now. This has come up many times. There's this yellow duck energy that's coming in. Now as I place these both to the side, it's interesting now I'm seeing a fan. It's like I'm seeing a fan, but it's like a shell. Now I want to say I feel as though this is maybe connected in some sort of meme or some sort of, some sort of meme token, this fan-looking shell. And I'm hearing panther too. I'm hearing panther. It's like they're just giving little snippets connected to tokens that are up here. Panther, and like a panther's head is up here as well. Okay. Now I'm just going to sit here for a moment with these tokens, and I'm just going to ask anything really significant to be shown here in regard to tokens, any particular tokens. They're just talking about the light shining down on each of the different tokens at different times. Obviously, they have their times to be moving. I'm just going to ask, is there any more tokens that you're wanting to show that is rised right up here? There's a little palm tree that I'm being shown. It's a tree, it's like a palm tree. And I'm just going to ask, now that they've shared some of these projects and connections to projects, I'm just going to open up and just ask, is there anything else that they can add to this sharing? Again, it's like there's so many that will rise up to magnificent heights, but they're not going to stay there taking profits. They're also referencing cat. And okay, we know these cat tokens are going crazy, but there's a brown cat that they're showing me. I don't know, it feels separate to the panther. There's a brown cat. It's like a lighter brown cat. And I'm just going to ask anything else before we close this spirit. I'm also hearing Mew, M-E-W. I think that is another cat token, but that's just what came in, Mew. Now, just to note that these are very risky, so just know that they can drop really hard. So, just keep that in mind, and when they go up, take your profits. Please do that. So important, and it seems to be that's just what Spirit keeps wanting to drive home within the messages today. That seems like the forefront of, the main thing they want to say, because it's almost like there's no doubt that so much is going to rise and rise well and rise quickly, but take the profits. All right, so I'm going to leave it there, I think, for today's reading. I'm going to head over into Patreon and see if there's anything more that can be shared or offered with the community over there. There's a beautiful community of beautiful people that have gathered over there, and it's great to have all of you, if you're listening here too. And so if you feel to come and join over there, please do. You're always very welcome. And if not, I will be back with more videos very soon. Also, just a quick reminder that I have a handful of crypto readings available to book in for, so please get to me ASAP if you want one of those. And otherwise, I'll see you soon. Raven Scry signing off.